We have started recording. So, that's hilarious. It's kind of fun. I'm just looking up some fun little,
Yeah.
Yeah, I knew I was going to start like right kind of in the middle there. There you go. There you go. So, you wake up, you come to, you've just gotten off the world bridge. Or you could wake up on there and be hailing, you would probably be awoken by cannon fire and debauchery as you know how they enter a town. So, you can either be in your hammock or you can be on the ship, or off the ship I should say, coming into port. You see a younger, less stressed Eugene Kind.
And he's the captain.
Eugene Kind is who?
The Minotaur.
The Mighty Minotaur. So,
MIlliard will be on the ship.
Alright.
He'll be waking up and leaning over the kind of the railing as the ship's pulling into port. And he'll toss his pistol, the murder weapon, as it were, into the sea.
Oh, doing it at the town. Not
Yeah, like
earlier.
off the back of the ship.
Okay.
He's like, meh. Because he figures it'll sink and the tides will get it. And then he'll look around for the captain.
Okay. Well, good old Balthazar is standing at the helm as usual. You know that he would have shifts on and off with Vance Fortuno, the Catman. And always coming in, the captain is going to have the helm. Should anything go awry or anything like that. You're also seeing, you don't pull into the biggest dock when you get into Alexandria. You pull into the second biggest. Because at the largest one, and the only one known to be able to handle this vessel, is the biggest ship you've ever seen. It's what you would consider a princess class cruise liner in this day and age. But it is Kazidmar, something that you've heard of but never seen. And it looks just like a city on a ship. And it looks well fortified and just beyond reach almost.
And MIlliard will approach Balthazar.
You smell that, my boy?
Well, thanks for the ride, mate. What are the
You see soot pop out of the beard.
What are the odds? What do you think I get lost? Lost at more. I guess lost in more. The ship that travels the world. In this town here at port.
I got to say, if you take one more journey with us, then you're going to be with us for much longer than you intend.
Yeah. I'm tired of being on the sea, anyways. I did hide something on your ship.
Aye, did you now?
I did. It's a secret, but it'll mean that I'll take one more journey with you, I think.
Well, why don't you be putting up a map on the mast like others? And you'll see it's kind of like it kind of feels almost gimmicky, but it's one of those where folks will like put their initials or whatever, but you can put signs and things in there because it's literally a privateer ship. So there's stuff hidden all over the place. Suit.
MIlliard will take his knife and he'll scratch into the post. At sunset, face the setting sun. Look through a spyglass. He literally just writes that stuff there, and he just thinks, and he's like, he's not smart. He's not smart enough to think of a good rhyme, and he's just like, hey, think it has to rhyme? Yeah, who cares? This is gonna be for me anyways. He's scribbling. Just seems kind of gimmicky. The rhyme.
Also just kind of shrugs.
Well, thanks for the haul.
That's what your page is for.
Well, hopefully, whoever comes looking for me won't find you guys first. Don't mean to bring trouble on you.
How would they know that you came with us?
I'm shrug. People know anything.
Oh, that's right, Rantanus. The manifest. Yes. Okay.
Yeah. I mean, it's
Well,
my actual name, there.
Oh, did you put your actual name down?
No,
Well, what did you put down?
nothing. Just straight away. They hadn't paid you anything.
You see, Rantanus is like, yeah, we got spell name right, because I know, I'm not gonna let you on a ship as a stowaway.
They didn't put my name on it. But I guess I'll be seeing you around. He's coiling up some rope around his arm so he can swing off the ship.
It kind of works in similar fashion to, the gangplank and stuff will raise and whatnot, but you can definitely just
He'll swing off the boat.
bounce and leans over to Rantanus and like, does his life extinguish if he gets in the water and his hair goes out? No, no, it doesn't. You just see a great puff of smoke as so it's like.
He'll wave over his shoulder as he walks down the docks.
Mm-hmm. It's hip happening in place.
He's walking as though he belongs there.
Mm-hmm.
Not really. He's weaving in and out of people because he knows kind of how to disappear. He'll probably take some canvas, as he passes by, and make it into a cloak for himself.
You most certainly can do sleight of hand. I'm sure it'll be pretty dang good.
What's the...
If
No, I don't have reliable talent. No, no. But I got a 18-19.
Okay, that's going to be much better than somebody's passive. So you just and you just start walking around with a tarp.
Yeah, it's like a cloak. You kind of got a hood.
Okay. As we have determined, this does not cause actual fire, right? So you're not catching the hood on fire, but it almost you're crackling under the hair there. Well,
He'll pause and he'll look up to the ships, and then he'll turn his back to the ships and then look towards the town that lays before him now.
so with Alexandria proper, you have several pathways. You don't know of the city, however, you have been in it before, as in the character, right? But so you're looking back at the city, and you are able to make out a few things. Now, I can pull out the old silly map, but I'll also potentially just describe it because you have, as you look, right, ocean behind you, there were walls keeping in the water itself There's actually walls right there. Kazimar, the big Freightliner type thing, can go through it alone, or two ships the size of the World Bridge can go side by side. But it can be closed off or, destroyed if need be. So then you kind of turn and look. You will see something that resembles the Arcane Tower. It's the thing you will see, right? That's going to be first off in the distance there. Not too far away from the actual docks themselves because, of course, like logistics, and they don't want to just keep, zapping everything over there. It will have a bit of, there's definitely a sheen to it. It's like, it also functions as a, a lighthouse, right? So, you see a big pulse every so often there. And then you have, there you go. Here is ye old Kazimar here. See if I can open this up there. So just do this right quick. Download. And then do this and that. Nuts. Bitch. That's Kazimar.
Yeah.
So that is to your left. Out to your right, as you're looking, that is Seoul, or the big mountain, big golden mountain in the distance, kind of like the Lonely Mountain. And then before you do see like the lighthouse type thing, which of course is the Sanctum Arcanum, or the big arcane tower there. And then you see something that is akin to, see if I can pull up a good photo of it here. It'll be basically the, what do you call it? Where the Penta Council is going to be. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So you kind of see this off in the distance here. Let me see if I can do this. And I'll do a little bit of that. And then I'll do one of these. Oh yeah, baby, that's it right there. Oh yeah, that's it. So, that and that. Pull these up for you here. So you kind of get like this kind of picture a little bit. But when you kind of focus in on it, you see something a little different. You see something that actually resembles this guy right here. That's where the Penta Council is. Like, that's kind of their hub, right? You don't know what that is at the moment, but you're like,
fucking castle.
Oh shit, right? So you got that. They got that going for them, which is nice. And then the Sanctum Arcanum, I have some pretty good photos of that. And then that's the biggest things you will see out there, right? So, pretty wild indeed, if I do say so myself.
As he's walking along the docks, he's keeping an eye out for potential wanted posters.
Mm-hmm.
Seeing if his face or name is among them.
You may definitely do an investigation check, sir, if you would like.
13.
A 13 investigation. You see something, but it sounds like your crew, but you're not 100% sure. Because it's one of those, like, word has traveled of the deed you have done, but it is uncertain at this time who did it. You know what I'm saying?
He'll pause on a street corner after he spends about like 30 minutes looking around for the posters, realize like word hasn't traveled out yet, and then he'll do a performance looking to make some money by juggling knives.
Juggling knives, eh?
He'll put his hood down, put his hair in a ponytail, and then start doing a performance check to...
You got it. No monies, eh? So you're gonna see somebody's gonna like saddle up beside you.
Well, do I have to like pay money to juggle here?
They pull out their own knives, like...
Oh, maybe we could work together.
Maybe you get off my street.
I didn't know it was your street. Is your name on it?
It is.
What's your name?
It's right over there.
No. I think you're fibbing. And I'm a professional liar. Here, how about this? We let the crowd decide who gets to stay.
Did you just walk into town? You must not know who I am. I am Antino Borelli. Antino Borelli.
Not even gonna try to pronounce that.
Good. You could just...
Nah. And he'll like start
Well, then he'll do it as well. He goes into a Sweeney Todd little number. It wasn't a pop.
Well, I guess if you could juggle as well as you sing, I might be in some trouble.
You can have advantage on your check there, sir. No, this one. Oh, buddy. Don't tell me what it is. He's gonna get a 26.
Oh, he definitely outdoes me. He's like...
He actually starts taking your knives. He just he puts them back into your like sash. You will bow to a greater skill than your own.
Wait, just been on a ship for like a week. Got my sea legs. It's like...
The crowd's like tossing him coins and stuff. You see somebody in the
How about a little something for, you know, you're gonna make a fool out of me. I'll take defeat.
because you didn't have the hands.
I mean, yeah, you're good, I admit it.
You'll toss your platinum.
Almost as though he is cursed to never have money. He's like thinking that he owes he owes him like a portion of it since he wouldn't have been paid without him otherwise.
Mm-hmm.
He's very generous, see?
CCC, whatever you want.
No, thanks. I'll pocket it. And then he'll meander off that street corner. Man, he's got a beak.
You'll hear somebody, they'll start tapping their toe. Having a hard time, friend?
He'll look to who said it.
In a copper and brass pipe, you'll see a man who you will grow to hate. Long white dreads, dark complexion, purple coat. The actual aroma smells good. It smells like a spice from that Rue used to wear.
Yeah. You know, just getting started, fresh out of Juggler's College.
Too bad you didn't go to clown school.
MIlliard will like...
He goes, I'm just kidding. Are you actually in need of work?
Well, yeah.
What kind of work are you good at?
I don't know if he'll like look around. Knowing that he's never been one for subtlety. And the captain always like queued up the jobs. I don't know,
Are you just the sword guy?
Well, yeah. I'm a good sword hand.
Good sword hand with that. Oh wait, I don't see that you have a sword.
Nah.
So you're not a good knife guy.
No, I'm pretty good at everything, guy.
Yeah, but Mr. Borelli said...
Yeah, that's his job, though.
No, his job is far worse than that.
What kind of work are you looking for?
Well, I need just a set of eyes. You might be able to help me a little later.
Okay. Eyes.
Are you real good with being in a new place? What's your name? I'm Hawthorne.
Lame Sandy.
Well, Lamisander. And he will parrot you back perfectly. The pleasure's all yours.
Bit full of yourself, aren't you, there, mate?
No. If you would like to be paid and get to know the town, if you could be along the Merchant's Ring right about sundown,
Okay.
I just need you to witness something for me.
Do you need me to step in? Or just witness it?
I'll let you be the judge of that.
Alright. Does it need to be messy? Quiet.
I guess that would depend on if you were to step in or not, which I would assume. Oh, so I'm sorry. You're going to go ahead. You are going to step in.
I haven't seen it yet, have I?
Well, I mean, we're getting into a lot of details here for me just to ask you to watch something.
Okay.
Oh, I know. It is hard, isn't it?
Well,
Down on your luck. Not even a sword in your hand.
you got a few knives in them.
You know, you do have a few knives. Maybe work on getting a sword. Smith, down the road. Excellent.
Does he have a sword? Does Zico have a sword?
No, he summons his on command. It's a big spectral. So you're looking at this man who is just armless. He's like blowing smoke in your face.
Okay, you say Smith down the road, and then the merchant's ring. Where's the merchant's ring?
So let's say you are facing this, right? So you're looking away from the water. That way. You'll know when you see it. Actually, he'll be a circle. He goes over.
Yeah, he's like, okay. Alright, thanks. I'll be on the lookout for it.
Can't miss it.
You think Smith, have to give a code word to Smith, or is he the generous type?
You know, he's always looking to help out the next hero of our great city.
Okay. Well, I'll tell him,
Is that who you are? Lema Sandy?
I don't know. Maybe. I guess I could try to be.
Where did you come from?
The ocean?
Salt and brine.
Yeah. Speaking of which, where's a good place to take a bath around here?
Well, since you haven't caught on to my tune, I don't assume you want to stay at Melly's Rest.
Is that where you're at? Because
No,
I
I'm
don't
just...
think I'd rather be. I don't think I'd want to be there if you were there.
He's kind of taken back and like,
He's like,
No, it's a nice place, but if you're looking for something a little more that a whole platinum can buy, you'll go to the well, be nice and haughty. Actually, I was gonna say he's gonna fuck with you and just send you to the slum, but it's like that's not the place to go. He actually does want to send you somewhere nice, so you'll look nice and upstanding for your performance. So he's gonna tell you to go to the Dovetail.
okay.
So that being like the Swan-esque type place in Disney.
Oh shit, no.
So it's just a nice, like, this is what he wishes this was.
Cool.
But it'll be a nice place, and now that'll actually be towards this. And you'll kind of be getting, that's the nicer part of town. Right, so heading towards the, where the Hinter Council would be. And that's in the city, and I will have a much better map in the very near future of where that is. So
MIlliard will nod.
it's about 10 a.m., 11 a.m.
Well, thanks for the recommendation.
Mm-hmm.
He's Multi Smith now. Like,
Good luck.
okay? And they, like, feeling really weird about talking to him just because he feels like he just comes off as, like, oily. Anyway, he's just like, don't like that because he prefers, like, a straight shooter.
You have your that oily piece is like really sticking with you, but for you, i.e., a physical sensation.
Okay. And he'll make his way down the streets, asking around and also looking for somebody named Smith.
Oh, you'll hear it. So, towards, funny enough, the Merchant's Ring as well. That is where this will be. So, you have a bit of a, what do you call it? And it has the hit or the strikes of the guy from Andor. Boom, boom, like he's up in the tower hitting the things there. But you'll hear it first, and then you'll see Faye first walking around. He like has their hair is much longer now, but it is like up in a messy bun as they're going back and forth, fulfilling orders, and you see almost a couple inches shorter than Mr. Reacher, but about that same thickness of right hand or arm. He's basically Winter Soldier, right? He's got an adamantium arm. Has a blue and orange kind of bandana keeping the hair out of his face because the soot there. He does have goggles that he's wearing, and you see that the hand is just picking up the fire or like the red or white hot things as you get closer there. And you see some people are kind of watching. Faye's going in and out, getting orders ready, because the outside, they open up almost like a garage, right? And then that's where he's doing his tooling and his smithing. Let the heat out, let the smoke out and stuff, and also the sound. And then through a door, if you're looking at it, he's smithing in the center with the big kiln, and then to the right is an office that he puts in orders and stuff in, and then to the left is somewhere like a shop where you would walk in to do it. So
MIlliard will use control flame to stoke his fires.
Okay, what does
as
that
he
do?
approaches. So he'll as he's approaching Smith's working, knowing he's multitasking and stuff, MIlliard will kind of help stoke the flame to make it hotter.
Okay. Pay for it, you can test for creatures.
He'll it's not as Debbie, mate. Just got sent here. It looks like you were working on off a few embers at that point.
So as you do this, he's like, "Hey, Faye!" thinking that she is upping the flame to speed something up. And he's like, "Whoa, whoa, whoa!"
MIlliard will kind of be controlling it, helping him get it to the right temp.
So he's gonna turn and look, and soot, everywhere.
Noticed your billows went going.
Yeah.
But
Thanks.
yeah,
Just telling me. I would say let me know because it's a safety hazard, but also I do have an adamantium arm.
yeah, there's noticing this.
So
It didn't look like you were.
I understand
Didn't look like you were hitting yourself.
No, not really, but man, I'd hate to lose this one.
Yeah.
Thank you for your help. What can I do for you?
Some
You see,
finely,
blue eyes.
some finely dressed, obnoxious man sent me your way.
That could be anyone in this town.
Yeah. I'm gathering that. You seem on that level.
Because I'm dirty and not well dressed.
No, this place kind of reminds me of home.
Does it? Where are you hail from?
The Ember Falls. Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
What's it like up there?
Really hot.
There you go, as hot as you just did.
Yeah, hotter than that.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Would you like to share a secret for a trade?
I mean, sure.
Well, you
This
look
guy
like
is-
you're lacking something.
Yeah, I'm looking for a sword. It'd just be any run-of-the-mill thing. Some guy named Hawthorne, I think, sent me this way.
Oh, yes, Ezekiel.
Ezekiel, that's his name.
Ezekiel Hawthorne, yes.
Ugh. Doesn't seem
Don't,
to roll.
don't do that.
Doesn't seem to roll off the tongue for you. You must get the same impression from him that I do. And all I've been
I
here
don't
like
judge people
video.
like that, but I do want to make something clear. He's a very important person here. Now, take that with a grain of salt.
I mean, he wasn't gonna. No. Yeah.
You probably just got here. I can still smell the salt that I suggested you take this with on you.
Yeah.
Would you like some tea?
Just you got something stiffer than tea? It'd be
Oh,
great.
me.
Didn't mean to interrupt your work and all that.
I was needing a break anyways.
Yeah, you can cover
You
it.
hungry?
Yeah, I could eat.
He kind of he's very excited because he's very good at smithing. Faye does the beverages, and he's like, time to help cook. It's one of those you're like, he's getting too excited for this. This is not going to be good. But
Now you're going to be serving me something that's going to knock me on my ass? Because I've been around the world a few times.
have you really?
Yeah, once or twice.
Well, how far have you been? Being a fellow traveler myself, there you go. And he takes something that would be akin to a flask.
He'll
There you go. Pour some of that.
I'll take a sip of it.
Be a bit special.
Yeah, what is this? Just oil run off from your smith? As he laughs and he takes the rest of it down.
It's like, oh no, there is no end to that. No, ooh, cannonball over this. He goes full of that. Like, no, that doesn't end, my friend.
Doesn't end.
Uh-uh.
This might be dangerous, don't you think?
I'm a smith. I understand moderation.
No.
Why don't you hang on to it and give it back when it runs out?
That means I don't have to give it back. But I will trade you the secret.
I'll be the judge of that.
Secret to a flame. It's because of course the Ember Falls is just a floating volcano, right? It's
That's what I've
leftover.
heard. I haven't seen it.
It was leftover remnants from the firefly. So fire literally comes from it.
Mm-hmm.
And then
He's
so
like,
we
like,
use
stuff.
it's in the soil. It's a volcanic ash. Just a tiny bit of magic. But
Oh, we've got lots of that.
well, it's this the fuel that feeds the flame. That is a really strong flask. Oh, thank you.
Really?
I've been needing it.
Does it? So it's the fuel that makes the flame hot, but that's magic in the soil. Trying to make sure I understand, because if my wife is going to replicate it, then I need to.
It's
I
kinda
need
like,
a full secret here.
Well, you kind of have to get it from the source, right? And all lava is just ore. His tongue now being very loose because the drink actually did sit him on his ass. And of course, is like I said, it's a floating volcano and there's just lava coming out the top of it. And when that lava cools, and it hits where Earth is there from when we came in, laid over the top of your plane, it kind of mixes. And it's something about your soil and our ash and lava that just makes it a very good ore and fuel for the flames.
I heard that it actually, it taints things.
I mean, there is some runoff.
Well, no, I mean, we've actually had people use it for spell components, and it's awful.
Ew. Well,
and you are having to go flashback to Vulcan telling you the exact method on how to refine that. You basically know the thing that made Johnny the thing that made Johnny the way that he is. You can technically reverse that. You know it, but now it's not to say you're ever going to say it.
Yeah, MIlliard will think for a second. It needs to be dangerous. In his head, he's like, it's really dangerous.
It is dangerous, but you
shouldn't say the exact ingredients.
It's but you have that's Vulcan if you want to have nuclear missiles. It's one of those.
We're not gonna say the exact ingredients.
So with that being said,
he does give him where the fire plane's lava meets this plane's soil, and then the leftover bits are the kindling that they use. So that's what he would say is the...
Got you. Fair. Are you a pie person?
I mean, I can eat pie. Yeah.
Well, he's gonna gets all excited. He pulls out from a side stove, kind of a deal. He's like, "Here you go." Thanks, it looks good. It's one of those. It's just he can't season very well. All that he has, not only asbestos hands, asbestos now. But it does cure almost instantly the feeling of the alcohol. So it's
pretty stout pie, mate.
It's hearty.
I guess you could drink on this all night and just eat bite two to this.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Oh no.
it's not good. It's not a good mix.
No, it's not a good mix. You also got to learn to season, mate.
I'm very excited that you enjoy it.
Well, yeah.
Thanks for the secret. It was a good trade. What kind of sword would you like?
Yeah, just a rapier will do. Had to give.
Really? That doesn't seem your style, your speed.
Rapier's fine.
I think something similar to a scimitar or a short sword would help a person like yourself. I don't think you're going to like how that works here.
What, a rapier?
He's basically telling you, you need to use a light weapon to get your shit.
Well, no, he doesn't have to use that because he has 2 attacks now. Because he's a rogue fighter. So he's perfectly fine.
No,
and he's also a swashbuckler, so he can actually...
That's fine.
Yeah,
he goes, alright.
It didn't have to be anything fancy either, just supposed to watch for something in the merchant ring at sundown for this important Ezekiel fella.
Is it? It can't be the fights. There's no way he'd want you to go and fight.
No. Fights?
He puts his big adamantium finger.
I'm not supposed to talk about the fights,
No fights here. Just, I guess, be on the lookout. And, get you up and down. He's able to tell you're a righty. Mm-hmm. Just how you carry the rest of your arms. And he goes, He's getting your height and your arm length just by looking at you. Okay. I don't have any prepped here. They're in the store. If you want to go and speak to my wife, or I can go and grab it myself. Your pick of the litter.
Is something about, I don't have a lot of money. I got this one platinum piece for being run off a street corner for juggling knives.
You were not. Did Mr. Borelli just berate you?
Yeah, he just chased me off. Made a fool of me and, he took pity on me and gave me a platinum piece.
How do you know he was taking pity on you?
Because I did put on a very good show. In comparison to him.
Well, yeah, but you gave him...
I guess I gave him an audience, so he gave me a fair cut. Alright, that's fine. That's how I look at it then. Not as a defeat, but an alliance.
You definitely didn't get the hands.
Nope.
We're just going to keep bringing that up. So, let me see here. Well, I don't want your money.
Looks like you do good work here.
I do the best work here. But it also feels good to have my tools used well.
Yeah.
Do you understand?
Yeah.
I know when they are.
Yeah, it'll be used well. MIlliard internally disappointed knowing that he's going to probably use this nice man's weaponry to kill people. So he's like, I feel like I'm letting this person down. Like, no, I'll take good care of it and all that.
I love it. Let me see something here. I need to see.
I'm going to take a leak real quick.
Yeah. So I'm trying to figure out how to say this name. Ah, that is cool as heck. He's, well, speaking of that, I'm going to use the boys' room as well. But he has a masterwork record for you that will not get over magic, because we've already solved that issue anyways, right? But it will, what you call it? Oh, if you're going to go use mine, I think that one's closed at the moment.
Oh, wow.
Yes, indeed. Indeed, indeed. Okay. Now, give me 3 seconds here. And then, here on deck, the sword they're going to give you, it's a rapier that is masterwork, and it's called Vidite. That's Virite, and Vidite, or Vedite, is French for the truth.
Mm.
All right. So, he'll go grab the rapier for you, bring it out, presents it essentially like Will Graham does to the Commodore.
Well, that is great work.
Only the best for my customers.
Yeah, I'm feeling right spoiled now.
Well, like I said, speak the truth with it.
Yeah, all right. She doesn't.
It feels awfully good in the hand.
MIlliard trying to play dumb with it, like,
That is hard. He's like, don't do that.
nah, I was being weird not to give my actual name. It's MIlliard.
Mm-hmm. Hey,
Well, she look.
it works.
Yeah,
What I say is the truth. And you just spoke it.
Well, no, just, kind of
He'll just
floored
wink and
by
like,
your kindness.
like, gets me every time. Well, should you ever need it sharpened, you know where to go. Just listen to the loud bang.
Yeah.
Don't make too many of those yourself.
Nah. No, this thing is a beautiful sword. Thank you.
You're very welcome. MIlliard, I hope to see you again.
Yeah, be around, I think. At least I hope. If I'm, not going to whatever Ezekiel has planned for me, I guess.
Indeed. Well,
How's he important to this town?
there is an election coming up, and he is graced to be the second of Corin Ashford.
Yeah, who's that?
That's the most powerful man in this city, if not world, right now.
He sleeps though, don't he? MIlliard will kind of chuckle.
No, I don't think so.
Really? Huh.
If you want to go meet him,
Nah,
he would love a visitor.
he's probably based in all.
What's that?
I said it's probably based in it all.
Ah,
Not a real big fan of this hoity-toity, nice clothes.
you would not enjoy the company of Corin.
Yeah.
He is as they come.
Yeah. Don't think I'm a fan.
I think I remember literally him dropping food on the floor for a very nice maid to just clean up right behind him.
Yeah.
Ooh.
The only person that deserves to be put in the ground, not in a tower.
No, he actually is in the home of some really wonderful folks that were killed in the shattering.
Oh yeah, the shattering's way different for you guys. Well, I guess it's about the same. For you. Well,
As he kind of like looks up again. And
yeah,
then-
it's about the same. It's just
so he's it's bad.
yeah, it's a bit different for you, I guess.
Yeah, it's like it's actively pretty much the worst thing ever for anybody. I mean, it is reasonable that you would not have the same opinion, being from a literal different point of view. I mean, it's not your fault, right? So it's understandable, but
If you ever
it's very
you ever
terrifying.
do make it out to the falls, you ask for Vulcan.
Who is that?
He's my head.
Vulcan is your father.
Yeah.
Okay.
He's the master of the wheel.
I'm assuming that has to do with smithing.
Yeah, sort of.
Well, you said this is a lot like your home, so.
Yeah. He's master of I guess industry and progress.
Really? That's actually what Mr. Ashford is known for.
Ugh.
Or at least he tries.
Yeah, I don't think they'd have the same viewpoints.
You know, I agree wholeheartedly with you. I really do. And I think that, I mean, it does make a bit of sense that, your parents do what they do. I'm going to bring up a picture for you. That is what happened when the shattering took place. That's Ember Falls coming.
It's like all these people upset him.
It's one of those like. And so, just to give you a bit of context, so, but like, well, your
Any
boy,
other sights as you see around town before I guess go and see what Ezekiel wants?
any sights?
Yeah. I mean, there's that big glowy tower thing.
The Sanctum Arcanum is quite impressive. I will not lie about that. Even though it's ran by machines. But
Did you say machines?
Boss is its leadership after them.
What do you mean them? Sounds ominous.
Yeah, the ones that blew up the world.
Oh, look like he was left over.
Who can say?
Oh. Well, what's to say that he doesn't get a bug up his rear end and he try again?
We're all hoping he doesn't. But it's really hard to kill what he is.
Alright then. And then, not that King Tower. I guess that mansion, it's not even a mansion, it's really a castle on top of the mountain. That's
Yeah,
where,
in the hill back there, yeah.
I'm guessing that's where that Corin guy lives.
No, actually, that's where the Penta Council meet.
Penta means 6?
Yep.
I mean, 5. 5. Sorry.
I'll knock you on the arm,
Yeah,
but
my bad.
there you go.
Yeah.
You know what Penta is. Yeah, he's smarter than that. Of course he does. Just try to be nice to this guy.
Hey, you two gotta keep quiet back there because I'm trying to listen to Smith. As he says that in front of Smith, over his shoulder to no one.
Mm-hmm. No, I trust me. I understand what's happening. He goes,
Sorry.
no, he scratches his head. Wait, what did I put in that pie?
Just, yeah, nothing. Just, guess somebody walked over my grave or something. Like shivered.
Huh. That's interesting. He puts these back on and...
He said he sees dead people.
Oh.
Sees Meeg, not, or maybe, and then Long Tusk and Varys.
Mm-hmm. So, there are 4, right? Doesn't see... and does not see Thalric. Goes to your pastime and...
Oh, you can actually see him? I've just been hearing him for like a week.
Do you need me to get rid of them?
No, I don't think so. They're my friends.
Well, you seem distressed, but then again, I guess it would be if they are actually your dead friends.
Yeah, they're actively my dead friends. If they're there, they're actually really there.
Yeah, no, I can see them.
Oh, God. Right.
Yeah, there's a tall drink of water right there. Beautiful smile. This adorable little button right here, who looks like she wants to hurt me now. One that thinks he's not visible, but he is. He's not close. But it's going to take a lot more than that to try to get one over on me.
Oh, yeah, he's a pretty good shot.
Now, the one who's behind me, she's pretty dangerous.
Yeah, no, we're all pretty dangerous. And
I
MIlliard
guess you were.
seems to get, like, sad from thinking about them.
At least they're still here in spirit. They,
Hey, you all nod your head if you can hear me.
like, so he kind of, like, is gesturing that they can engage with you. Very strange. Would you like to see him?
No, it's alright. want to remember them as they were.
That's okay. You couldn't attend to these that fast anyway.
Well, like, kind of like it looked like he's mulling something over in his head. It's enough ruminating on the paste.
Yeah, it's best not to dilly and or deli.
I guess come on, you lot. We got some work to do. Thanks, Mr. Smith. Sorry to end our first meeting, on a weird foot.
Why is it weird?
I don't know. See, my dead friends and all.
I see mine all the time.
I'm sorry to hear.
Yeah, and he'll like look over and you'll see a wall of weapons that are hung up and not used. It's okay to remember them. Even to use their memory in times of need, but don't dwell.
Yeah.
Learn. Don't dwell.
He'll shake his hand. It's a good, firm handshake, except his hand would be smaller than Smith's. And then you will leave that and then start going to the dovetail.
Mm-hmm. Oh, woo woo. Dovetail. Kills me every time, dude. You will make it there. Hello.
Why?
You'll see a adorable little halfling woman. Hi. How can I help you, sir? Appointment?
Ezekiel?
Recommendation?
Yeah, Ezekiel said he got the room put up for me. Yeah. I'm new in town and he just, want to show me a good time.
What is your name for the room?
Lama Sander?
Full name.
It's Lama Sander, will do. He told me to keep it secret.
Yes, I check.
What is that? Deception?
Well, so you can use performance, deception.
We'll use deception.
Okay.
Because I'll have double my proficiency bonus.
Nice.
It's a 9 plus? Okay.
Word.
Get an 18.
She rolled a 2. She's like, oh, sorry.
Yeah, sorry, it's just,
Is it okay if I call you Mr. Alexander?
oh, that'd be...
Are you a sir?
You can just leave. You can leave it out. It's just Lama Sander's totally fine. I'm surprised you can pronounce it.
Alexander totally fine.
No, just the name Lamahanda. You got me on that one. Lama Sander.
She'll wink. Says, I'll show you your room.
Thank you so much. You're very kind.
I'm, I was gonna say, yeah.
It's understandable. I have that effect on people.
My name's Judy.
It's very nice to meet you, Judy.
Well, Judith Evelyn Smythe. But, right this way, Mr. Lamahanda.
I'm just gonna laugh because knowing that name is just it is easy for him to pronounce.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
it's just,
Thirsty or hungry?
no, just ate. Thanks though. Whatever you got.
Really, right before you came here?
Yeah, I got to meet a nice man. He shared a pie with me.
What business was this in? It was not above a barber shop, was it? Or below one?
Nah.
Okay.
Is it what's the place? I think his just named Smith. Smith.
Oh, yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Okay. God, you ate one of his pies.
Yeah, it's not seasoned very well, but it's filling.
Why would you say that out loud? That's incredibly rude. I'm
It's
sure
not rude.
he gave you a pie for free.
Yeah, he gave me a pie for free. I mean, sort of. We traded secrets. It's fine. He's probably grabbed the roof of his mouth.
You got nothing out of you giving him a secret, and you got a pie?
Well, yeah, I was hungry.
inside check, but she has to do it at a disadvantage because she's already kind of starting to be wooed by you. So she will roll a disadvantage.
24.
One of them's an 18, but I gotta take the 10. So she's like, he's slacking.
I mean, he was very kind. It probably wasn't bad. He was hearty. He cured a hangover real quick.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, he's probably been through for his meal.
She just starts laughing. It's like, okay. Can I press or wash or anything like that? You need me to sharpen your sword or anything like that?
You know, that's just a nice.
Would you like an outfit?
Yeah, probably.
Are you having a... Would you like a tasting?
Whatever entails tasting. But first, I'd like to take a bath. That's all right.
We're going to start with that.
Okay, thanks.
But, what is the occasion?
I think I'm supposed to go to the engine room.
Evening
Sunday.
or... Okay. So evening or day? Evening where? Is
No,
this
evening.
for business or pleasure? Tactical.
She's like, all right.
Would you need to be able to move in it quickly?
Yeah, probably.
Okay, so
Also,
it still could be both.
Well, your evening seemed really nice here, and I guess after I meet at the merchant's room.
They're wonderful, and I get off at 11.
Ooh, maybe then. I don't know. I won't be too mucked up from. I heard it's a bloody burn.
What?
That's what I heard. And I don't know. It's just a rumor. I've only just got here.
You're gonna go watch a fight? Get in that tub.
He's like, I don't know. I got here. I'm just being told what to do.
She takes you to her room, and it's like, it's very nice. Like, alright, well, here is a bed, and you have a trunk that is a bag of holding, right? And then nice bath, where it's like, it is a bath in which you have to like pour, but it's a never-ending hot thing of water.
This place is pretty nice. Yeah.
Yeah, it's a decanter of endless bath water.
He'll strip down and he'll get in the tub.
She'll take your clothes. I'm assuming you don't need assistance with this.
No. Perfectly fine, thanks. And the water seems to boil slightly while he's in it.
Even if you need anything, I'll have an outfit for you shortly.
Yeah, thanks.
And you said you needed this before sundown, or well, I'm assuming an hour or so before.
Yeah.
Hello, what's happening?
What's up, dude?
Okay, evening wear. How tall are you?
6'2".
No, I'm sorry. You just already knows all this information. I'm just getting in.
No. He,
So about 6'2",
Mhm.
I'd say about $180.
mhm.
Okay. Still doing the long hair? Okay. They're going to put you in...
When it's out of its ponytail, it's a mullet.
They're going to put you in something that would be akin to that photo where you're taking a shot. It'll be almost like Tim Roth. It'll be like, that's still kind of white and blue kind of look, because they're like, yeah, that contrasts nice with the red in the eyes and whatnot. And so they'll have that for you just about an hour before you have to leave. So.
Well, he'll bathe and take care of himself. Leading his 5 o'clock shadow, he won't bother shaving.
Oh, that's
He
fine.
like just kind of sits back in the tub.
It'll be nice.
You know,
Oh, and in that, tub feels a little greasy after you lay it for a little bit too long.
he'll get out of the tub and he'll like look in the mirror, like looking at his reflection, but then kind of like staring past his reflection.
You see your cut ear.
Oh yeah.
You see wet, like now just soggy red hair. Flame has died down at this point. some earwax coming almost, like warm, so it kind of.
Like cleans that out. You know, I'm real sorry to you lot. He's like speaking to his friends.
Sorry for what?
I don't know, I feel like I should be with you guys. Whatever was in your head, whatever got you to do it, what was it? Because it wasn't in my head for long. It was like either it wasn't supposed to happen to me, or just couldn't make sense of all the noise in my head.
So you'll hear it start to kind of rain outside. It was something offering peace. After the shit job we did.
Yeah, it was a shit job. Well, I'll be sending whatever that bastard was offering that to you, straight to you guys. But you decide what's up with his internal fate.
Yeah. We'll see, I guess. So the tiefling, Selena, will, in your ear a little bit, clean that out.
Yeah, I'm working on it. You would say bloody distracting.
Well, and you kind of feel the tail.
Yeah.
She's like, Don't go straying too far now.
Well, don't really kind of smile. I don't know if I even went with you guys, if I'd end up on the same place.
Where do they need to go?
Hopefully coming out of a dragon's mouth.
What?
You know.
You kind of cut to a story of your mother telling you. It will be you. The hottest fire. The brightest flame.
So my mom used to tell me when I was a kid. And it's supposed to set the world aflame. There's going to be the rise stepper.
Like, kill all.
No, I don't think so.
I believe he means like a phoenix. Burn
Okay.
off the terrible, nasty shell.
Yeah, something like that. Really just, bring the light of progress.
What sort of progress would that be?
He just shrugs. I don't know. Creativity. Fun. Passion. A little bit of chaos.
I believe chaos is what you need least.
Nah, it's what I'm made up of. Just gotta...
And if that weren't so, we might still be here.
Yeah, you don't have to remind me.
And you kind of feel their presence go away.
He'll get dressed and what was laid out for him, he like peeks his head out the window.
Mm-hmm. It's coming down.
Man, it feels kind of bad to get these funny clothes all muddy. These dudes gonna be pissed. He'll find his boat tarp.
That's gone.
He's like, ah, damn.
They have an actual cloak for you, though.
Alright.
It will be a cloak of billowing.
We'll pull it up and then
It's always moving a little bit, like, yeah.
we'll draw out the rapier, give it a good few swings.
You see in the corner of your eye your shadow look like it's actually about to fight you. In regards to like you and the captain fighting, you're like kind of flash back to that for a second. It's like, shoot! And it's one of those, oh. I'm gonna hit you.
We'll shoot it again. And then he'll make his way downstairs. Miss Judy, you certainly outdone yourself. I feel awful because I'm about to get these clothes really muddy.
That's okay.
Are you sure it's okay? You can just give me back my boat rags.
Well, no, I can. And you actually have the taste of mint in your mouth.
Okay then.
I can clean all that up instantly. I'll clean you up too.
Don't tease me with a good time, madam.
Oh, I would confirm it. Mr. Lanahan.
He'll laugh. Well, he's like, because he's like funny to him. He's like,
I love that.
and then he'll pull a cloak up, and then he'll start leaving,
Okay.
looking for the merchant ring.
So, you can make an investigation check with advantage.
A 14.
Okay. So, you're going to hear a scream that is cut off. You've heard something like this several times. Something that's and
He will start booking his way to it.
so, heading over, you are going to happen upon. Still raining. Still raining. Before you is blood running in the water, like on the streets. Half dead elven woman. So thick, long black hair, glasses that are askewed and broken. This is nothing but red, like right here. Staring up, like catatonic. Don't know if they're dead or not, but they are very pale. But they are also an elf. So, you see that? What do you do? And you happen upon it. No one else is around at this moment. This is in the alley.
He'll take a second, and he'll kneel down,
Okay.
making it seem as though he's letting his guard down to tend to this person.
You can make a performance check if you would like, or deception.
He'll make it as a deception. That's +9. We get an 11, so it's not the best.
You hear, what did you do to her? And behind you, someone will try to take a swing, but you are actively like ready for this. So someone takes a wild swing at you. Thick thuds, right? And then walking up, helmet's kind of thrown off, swung, missed, kneeling down. Oh, Nitty, what happened to you? Did you do this?
No, I just came across it.
If you lied to me.
Yeah, have no point to lie.
So, this point you will see dwarven woman. Nice armor, but not nearly as nice as on Penta Council. You will see Kelda. Bright, burning, golden, like copperish eyes, right? Thick hair, but of course now it's all wet, like it's wet, matted to her face. She's like, we gotta get her to help, please.
Millard will like take one look around, seeing if anybody is still at the scene, and he like
Get a proper cordon off guards, and then she'll call up to.
he'll like sheath his sword like he had it like ready to go before she showed up, and he'll pick up Antoinette.
Okay. Light as a feather in your hand.
Friend of yours?
Limp at this point. Aye, that she is.
Well, we better staunch the bleeding on the neck wound. She's not gonna last that long. can cauterize it. I don't know if it'll kill it.
You got anything hot?
Yeah, me. And it like steam's coming off of
Do
where
it.
it's touching his skin.
So, I'm gonna need you to make a sleight of hand check for me, or a medicine check.
It'll definitely be a sleight of hand. Because that is a plus 11. Get a 20. Dirty 20.
Okay. So you can see the bleeding has stopped. Right. It's lost a lot of blood. So you're sure gonna have to make it hard and quick back to a clergy, which Keldo will say, "Hi, this way. Think Thor." There I was. Who's it? Torm? Who's
Torm,
Torm?
I think.
Ah, bless us. And she'll be heading with you a few blocks over, clergy there. They're going to, take her in, start to heal her and whatnot.
Who's she to you?
Oh, it's my best friend in this whole wide world. How did you happen upon her? It doesn't look like that blade would do this kind of damage. But now you've kind of mucked it up with your saving her life, so...
Hey, it wasn't me.
Insight check.
He wouldn't be lying.
So that'd be a performance or persuasion. It's really just kind of setting the tone.
No, that's fair.
And if you can just talk it out, that's fine.
No, he'll... Since he kind of has a way... Yeah, this would make sense. This would make sense for him, because he's very reckless.
Okay.
Like, I'm here on the lam because I killed a high-profile target. I'm not about to drag my name through the mud by killing another.
Who did you kill?
I mean, you'll find out once news from that part of the world gets here. But I wouldn't do your friend like this. And he looks like pretty much the fact that he is willing to admit that almost is a way that he doesn't really have anything to hide. And he looks serious as a heart attack. His hair being wet where it was like pulled back in a nice ponytail now it just looks kind of like a messed up mullet again. His nice clothes are now muddy and covered in blood. Also, why would I attack your friend and heal him too? Only to stop the bleeding.
She'll give you that or more kind of smile. Okay. Well, Mr. Lamb, if you help me find who did it,
Yeah, I was going.
if you help me find who helped me be doing this, then we'll clearly
You help clear my name?
clear your name right up.
Yeah, I want my name to be kept out of it. That'll definitely help you. I've been looking for a fight all day. Can probably imagine it's that Ezekiel fella.
Why would you say that?
I don't like him. As he puts the cork on his flask.
Are you drinking right now?
Yeah,
What?
got the shakes.
She'll
Drilling.
take it from you and
No, I
take
need
a swig.
that. Got the shakes.
Yeah. She'll go. Huh.
Glad your friend's gonna be alright. What's your name, by the way?
I'm Officer Thronehearth.
MIlliard Lamasander.
That was quick.
Yeah.
Kelda.
Well, I don't know. Something out of your eyes. Well, made me want to
Are
be
you very
honest.
good at investigating?
Hmm?
Are you any good at investigating?
I mean, not really. More of a, you point me where to go and I do it.
Damn it. I'm gonna have to call him.
Oh, you can come with me.
Oh, I'm gonna be going with you.
Okay, good.
Okay.
I figure I'm gonna like your company.
And what makes you say that, Mr. Lamasanda?
I'll take another swig. I like short women.
Hi, so you're not going back to Judy
Oh no, I'm
with
also
your fancy clothes?
I'm also a heartbreaker, I think. All that aside, sorry, it's a tense situation. I tend to use humor.
Don't. Show me what you're made of.
You got it. And he seems to lock in at that point.
You will, see her mumble something into a stone, like a sending stone.
Mm.
Someone's gonna come through a door. Almost,
It's like,
almost like a RoboCop looking motherfucker.
what the hell?
So you're gonna see somebody walk through there who's going to look a little wild, I must say, my friend. Look a little wild indeed. Yeah, they look fucking bananas. So full on. Yeah, there you go. Kind of like this. Let me show you. Is he? Where is this little boy? That thing? That guy? And you hear through the helmet echo fire aggression reporting.
Is it dwarven me?
What?
You're laughing.
So this, of course, is her talking. I have no idea, but he's the best we got.
Well, I mean, it's gonna be, that thing's loud.
Aren't you loud?
No, don't have to be.
And she's motioning to herself in full half plate.
I guess you'll be a good distraction. I'll sneak up behind him.
Maybe. Okay, well, let's head back to the scene, see if we can pick something up. I know it's raining, and as
That
that
footprints are gonna go gone.
so as that occurs, the rain actually stops. Almost like it was just long enough to clean up a crime.
This is pretty smart. What's Antoinette to you besides best friend? What's she to the city?
She's my second.
Your second what?
Have you ever had a spot of reverence, Mr. Lamasanda?
Well,
Well,
I don't know if that really goes into what I'm going to say next. Smith said it was an election year, and some Corin Ashford guy had the Ezekiel fella as his second, so I'm going to assume you're the long arm of the law here, right?
I'm working on it.
So, somebody tell me, I want you to be the long arm of the law.
Oh, they've got my attention now.
You want to skew the election in your favour? And
Luckily, there will be 5 of us.
MIlliard's eyes look like he's ready for blood.
Mhm.
Like he's just like, I'll do it. I'll just do it. We're gonna
Go do it right now.
We're gonna do it right now. I'm gonna
Right now.
murder whoever this was.
Hell yeah, fuck yeah.
And so he's like, you give me the word.
You won't need it.
I have jurisdiction. As he's like,
Oh yeah, no, she is ready. She's ready to go. And you can definitely see that she's like, nope, this person just tried to kill my best friend. It's over. Like, they are going to end. So
You got somebody. You got somebody for it.
that's what he's for.
I mean, he's gonna clunk around and do what? He's gonna point us to the crime. Okay, then. It's one of these robots that they were talking about from that place. And he points up to the arc.
Who said he's a robot?
I mean, look at him.
He made him look like he had a stick up his arse, but he's not a robot.
Oh, well, why then, mate?
Is he kind of pickle for bursted?
Your faceplate's too thick, but don't just point me in the direction I need to go.
Heard you did.
MIlliard will follow where he's pointing.
So it's going to be back with the crime scene. There you go. You can make an investigation. You will have triple advantage here, i.e., unless you just go one more, you're going to be able to go to the next thing. Because Kelda is helping. They got the proper cordon off.
18. Okay, we get a natural 20 for a 23.
You see that there is a sewer grate that is quite near the crime scene that is slightly ajar.
MIlliard would go over to it.
Yeah. So you're gonna be hopping in to. Let me see this here. Right. So now you're gonna be hopping down into what would be. Let me move this little guy aside, and of course, you know, I know there would be like fog of war and shit. Just play along with that. You know what I'm saying? Kind of not know exactly where you are here. But boop. Boop. Kind of looking around. You enter what would be, it's a sewer grate, so it does kind of go down into like a tunnel-y type place. Water is like, so it has where water will lead down, and it has almost like, there's the grates, and then, you know, you go down to a manhole cover. It's not like where the water goes exactly, but this has things that the water goes around the lips, almost like a gutter. So that goes in there, and you can go down into it further. So you are down in there now.
Yeah, we're looking around.
So you're gonna be taking a peek. You see wet footprints on the ground. I'm gonna let this 20 go on for a little bit. So wet footprints on the ground. They're not going down the pipe that you see. They're going out towards the door. So this way.
MIlliard will go out towards.
Okay.
Great.
Me poking out. Make a perception check for me, please.
A 12.
Okay. You hear something that should not be in a sewer, like a almost like a. It's how your dead friends started out before they realized they could talk again.
Oh, like a banshee. Oh no. MIlliard will draw the sword.
Aye, Smith make that. Nice.
Yeah, he's very kind.
The the Bastion's like.
MIlliard will push forward.
Okay.
Him having dark vision, so if it's like too dark, everything is.
It's grayscale, yeah.
Yeah.
So back in there. So you're gonna see. Let me see over here. Over here. Someone's gonna run and go. And two things are going to zoop through there. The question is this, because I know it's 10:15, I won't be here forever, but we can start the chase if you would like.
Sure.
Okay. So now, with that being said, effectively, you being a rogue, you're gonna catch up to them no matter what, right?
Because
dash. Yeah.
right? And you have, I think, faster movement with a rogue,
I think it was Swashbuckler does get to
like
at least
10 feet or something like that, or 5 or something like that. So you're gonna catch him. The question is this: do you want to catch them alone, or wait for your
You can
friends?
catch him alone.
Okay. Just giving you the option here. Because what we're going to do then is hide down the sewer. You're going to then kind of pop out, and then this is where the this spot's going to be. So back there. Actually, let's see this here. That's funny as hell. That's fine. Check this. Oh my. That actually sounds much better than that. Let's do this one right. Yeah, there you go. Better. So, that's going down. Trying to see. Nah. It's not intense enough. Alright, turn it down here. Okay. Now, you will be back here.
Mm-hmm.
These cats will be here in 2 rounds.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Badger! No, I'm just kidding. I'm hysterical.
It's like a bloody fucking badger, didn't it?
You're going to see 2 spectral figures. Okay? They're going to be almost looking like that, so they'll look a little bit Revenant-like. Okay? You're going to be undead looking, and they're going to be not Banshee. Right? They're actually like, they are Revenant, they're not beyond the physical. You know what I'm saying? And we're going to go to initiative.
As MIlliard like gets out of the sewer and he sees them, he's gonna take off his coat,
Yeah.
start unbuttoning his shirt.
They're turning around like,
He's like literally stripping down.
Yeah.
The rain's pouring on him. It's like steaming coming off of him.
mm-hmm.
Takes the sword out, gives it like when Tim Roth was
Yeah,
frustrated
goes
swing.
full, yeah, goes full Tim Roth. Just
Yeah, he's like,
100 freaking %.
you're not outrunning me. You're not out fighting me.
They kind of turn and have their little things going.
Get a 27 and shit.
You go first. So let me do this and make sure we got everything going here. Okay. I want to make sure I have this. Now, understand this is gonna hurt, but you're also you and you're level 12. And then also too, your sword will work as magic for this. So keep me honest, okay?
Sure.
So, all right. What's your HP?
114.
All right.
Yeah.
Okay, so 114 HP. Good luck.
Okay.
Go
So
for it.
he.
And then this is across the roof, so you're. And then they're out there like.
He'll jump, like jukes left and right, and then he gets up to this one.
So what I'll say is this one right here, to make sure I'm keeping up with who is who, right? Mm-hmm. This is going to be, let me see, I'm gonna put one of these under them just to keep it straight in my head, right? So they're not hexed. I don't think you can hex people.
No, I can't hex them.
But I don't think you can curse people, so I'm just gonna do this real quick. Okay. Actually, yeah, I just need the one. Okay, go for it. That one, they're standing there. They have blood-soaked plate on. Okay. So, and the rain is not washing this off.
Uh, 24 to hit.
Hit.
And that is a D8 plus 4d6. And then plus the masterwork, so it's plus 1. That's gonna hurt. 12, 16, 18, 22, 27, 28.
As this happens, you are marked with something. You stab them, and you're like, I'm gonna kill you. I'm gonna kill you. Like straight up. And then you stab them right in between the plates, and and then a bell over your head goes, chung, almost as though it's your funeral march. So you are going to be what's called marked for the grave.
Okay. He will then, he kind of like stabs him, draws a rapier out for his second attack. He will use. Oh, I guess he just has the riposte or whatever. Okay. He'll,
If you need to change up anything like that, you may.
Oh, no, that's good. He'll attack again, though. Critical. Take my 2d8.
Hot dog.
10, 15, 16.
16? Okay.
Mm-hmm. And then he kind of like circles to where he's got one and then the other one behind that one.
You got it. So real quick here. Okay. This is. Cool. Let's make that nice and easy there. Okay. Things to look over you. Mark for the grave. They have a rusty blade they're going to pull out. Shink! So, they're going to go Rust Reclamation, which is a villain action that they have. That happens on initiative count 20, which is funny because it means you just went first and then you got to do all this, that, and the other. Do you have any armor on?
No. He would literally, his AC is a 15, and then he also has defensive duelist.
Okay.
And like some other reaction stuff. But he is
No, that's fine.
Nice trousers, boots, a bandolier.
Perfect. No, that works well here because any armor that you would have that's metal you would take a negative AC penalty, but you don't have any, so they're like, and they kind of pull in like rust from everything, and they're kind of doing a little AoE, and you're like, what? Does it do anything? And they're like,
He just looks like a psychopath.
yeah, and then they're like, tip. They're gonna stab at your ass. So, does an 18 hit you?
If I use defensive duelist, it would anyways, so they do hit, but I will use uncanny dodge to half.
Okay. Now, because you are marked, okay, you take more damage. But, and remember, you can tell me after I hit you with this. That's 10. That's once per turn, I do one attack. Okay, so that's going to be a total of 19 damage that would have to 9 if you are having it. And that was your reaction for the round.
Yep.
You use the little thing over there as your reaction if you'd want. Alright, and then the other one. They kind of have like longer looking claws and more lithe, a little thinner. Right. And they're gonna look over here. They have something that says mute the choir, which when they scream, it's going to actually, you have to make a DC con save, a DC 15 Constitution saving throw. Yeah. So they try and scream, and it kind of like would go where for a second there is no noise, but you beat through that. So that was their villain action, and then they're going to run over and try to get you. Now, if they are within X amount of feet of you, i.e., if they're within 10 feet of you, you are magically silenced. So, you have to, keep doing the dance. But they're going to go and try and smack. And then, they roll a 9. So they're like,
I've used my reaction for the turn. Damn.
so, that is that. That's it. It's going to be going back and forth.
Well,
And you get your reaction back. And it's turn 1. They're going to be here next turn. So.
he'll use his disengage for his bonus action to slip through the two of them.
Okay, yep.
So he gets to be where this one's only within 5 feet of him.
Yep.
And then he's going to smack again.
You're like...
27 to hit.
Yeah.
MIlliard is like...
It's like a spleen. Tornado.
That's not damage. 10, 15, 20, 25, 26.
26 points of damage. It's going to use its reaction to make a charisma saving throw against this thing. Because when you hit it, you see like a flash of one of your dead friends, and then you have to make a DC 15 charisma saving throw where you're frightened of it until the end of its next turn.
He's being frightened. Because he's not... Because he has a stupid rope.
Well, go ahead and see you miss save.
We get a natural 20.
You're muted here forever.
He sees the reaction.
So,
or he
24,
sees
yeah.
He sees the flash of his friend.
Yep.
And he like pauses for a brief second, and then hears Rue in his head at like telling him about the flame, and then he proceeds to thrust through anyways.
Yeah, you actually pierce through the face that pops up through your super bennies and stab this thing in the face. So the first one was 24. We got that. This is almost bloody.
His second attack. This dice really likes me, and I'm never gonna give it up.
Give me it.
320s now.
Fucking. Well, now granted, remember you roll a lot, right? Like
Yeah, I mean, that's
statistically,
fair,
you know. So you crit, and then it kills you.
7, 12, 13 damage.
All right, nice. 13. It's gonna be nice. Oh, it hates that. It hates all that shit.
And then he will kind of, with his movement from his swashbucklerness, he goes backwards to kind of to draw them further, like potentially into town. He's like, "Come on, then."
This thinner one is going to use a reaction to try and scare you. So it don't work.
He sees the. We have to like tone that down to where it's like advantage, because that seems like really dumb. Potentially.
You asked for it.
I mean, that's fair. But when he tries to scare him, when he looks into MIlliard's eyes, it is just, there is just like passion and and like just excitement in his face, to where he knows like where it feels as though it would be hopeless to try to scare him. So he's just like,
well, and hey, what are you gonna do?
he's just like,
well, that was super fun with my reactions. Thank you, ChatGPT. Well, that's the thing too. I mean, frightened in this case doesn't like, you just can't move closer to it, and you have disadvantage. So do one of those like, it would just prolong things a little bit, but it is pretty humorous. Like this, I think, is a neat battle, like how it's like being set up with this. But it's also one of those things too, that like the people who might cast a spell aren't like, they're not there, which is what this is kind of aiming at and whatnot, like with the silence and everything. Which that actually would have been, that's what I should have done, was have if you're within 10 feet of the thing, your magic items don't work. Which we won't do that now, but that'd be a nice way.
If you wanted to do that, that'd be totally fine too.
Well, you've already made it through 2 of the fear things, so I'll have round 2 of their villain actions. Turn that on.
Sure.
So, now, their turn. Round 2 of the thicker one with the blood plate. They're gonna go. And then they're gonna make another little volley.
Another one of them?
Won't. It looks a little bit thinner, and like a little bit less meaty, but now it's like,
Or just like flings whatever blood from that plate thing off his sword, and he takes his stance.
that was its villain action called Vow of the Dead. Now, that one looks almost like spectral, right? That you can just almost slash through it. It's close to a minion, right? So, just remember that. Excuse me. But, it is going to... it is almost round 2. At the end of this round, your friends will show up. So, you're going to have these 3. They are going to kind of swarm you a little bit. Like, get it!
He's like,
Actually, no, that's what they're gonna do. They're gonna stay back here at first, because these 2 have a ranged thing they can do. So this one is going to throw almost, you know how the butcher does in Diablo?
yep.
That's what they're gonna do. They're gonna do that. Now they can only do that once and it's a recharge, but and try that out. So they're going to do something called Grave Hook. At a +7, 20-foot range, you're right inside, and you're gonna and if they get you, you must make a strength save, or you go and you're restrained.
Oh, that's not good.
That's the kicker. And the best part is the other one can make it too. Nope, they only have the blade. The other one's like, where's my little hook? Because they don't have it. I'm like, hey. 14 to hit.
Misses.
Hey. So the chain goes, get over.
MIlliard will use riposte. He'll use his reaction to use riposte
What are you doing?
to spin a superiority die. He dodges it, grabs the chain, and he's like, this is fine. Okay, so that's his reaction for the turn.
Correct. So just flip your little guy over.
But hang on one sec. Riposte.
There you go. Their reactions are meaningless, so.
Take a reaction to spend one superiority die to make a melee attack roll with a weapon or unarmed strike against a creature. If you hit, add the superiority die to the attack damage.
Right.
A 22. So it is 2d8. 13,
To make this slightly.
15, 16.
So, takes a 12 to hit this one.
Yeah, he's gets like right up in there. He's like,
Like, oh my god. He's a menace. They're still doing that. Flying up and shit. How much damage did you do? 20 something?
I did 13, 15, 16.
16? Okay. Oh yeah, this thing is over bloody. Does not like you. This other one is going to slash at you with a smick. That's going to be a 20 to hit.
Yes.
Okay, so that is going to be that thing right there. You're very lucky, because it does not have that same mark of the grave on you, so you don't take the extra damage, which is very nice. No, it's these little babies. Blip. Okay, that is going to be a total of 13 points of damage. Because I think at this point you're taking 22.
Yes. He's at 88.
So. What? 8, was it? You took 22?
Mm-hmm. From 114.
Right, 22, that's 92. No. What's saying?
Yeah, it would be 92.
Oops. I was like, I had this in an Excel spreadsheet, and I'm like, wait a minute.
Wait.
So, smack, then the other one, use their villain action. They're going to turn off your fear thing, basically. That would be their villain thing. You still have the other perk to it. It just, they're like, okay.
He like looks at his ring where it normally like very brightly glowing. He's like,
And you're like, I gotta stick it back in the lantern.
yeah, it's pretty much just like, that's not good. Because he doesn't know if it's broken for good or what.
Right. So, then they're going to do that as their villain action, and then do the little stab. And remember, when you're within 10 feet of the one with the two swords, I'm talking. So they're going to try and sticky. That is going to be a 14.
It's that one.
I know. I'm
just
like. Okay. Top of the round. You see this one go full, like instantly is behind you with ethereal jaunts. Like, whoa, I'm here, lady. This guy goes. So he has to take his full movement to get there. Shink. And then ethereal jaunt gets right up there. They're going to look at this one and try to stab them. And by doing that, they're going to try to get them prone. Because Kelda, in this case, is a psychic warrior. So, ethereal jaunt and can also knock you down and make you prone. Well, what's
I forgot
fun?
also my sneak attack can do stuff.
Well, then make it do stuff.
Well, I have to give up dice to do it. That's the problem.
It's not a problem, but it's just something we gotta remember to do.
No, yeah, that's fair.
Okay, now we got Kelda there. They're gonna do the smicks. Then we got Bastion. That's that there. We got. Okay. Schmelda. Oh, I don't think so. And they have at this point. Actually, no, they'll have their halberd. So it's going to kind of like glow like Alfred's wood, right? and then it almost like gets bigger, and it's almost in your point. It's gonna stab him. It's in the book. It takes to hit this one. What's your plus?
My plus is a +8.
To hit?
Yeah, for me to hit them, I've got a 5 in dexterity and a 3 in proficiency.
Oh, well, you get, what, aren't you level 12?
Mm-hmm.
I thought you get a higher proficiency at 11.
At least I don't think so. As a fighter...
It's all the same.
Oh.
Everything's all the same all the time. It's just character level.
Oh. Okay. Oh, then it would be a +4. Then I don't know if you go off of like rogue or what.
No. You have a character level.
Mm-hmm.
No matter how many or from what, if you are level 12, you will have a +4.
Got it.
Make sense?
Yep.
So they're going to get in at this thing with their halberd. They're going to hit because of the. That's why I was like, you have more than that.
Oh, that's fair.
So, I mean, yeah, you've got 3 nat 20s.
Yeah, no,
it hasn't mattered a whole lot, but also that does help you in your checks too.
Yeah.
So, your other checks and whatnot. So, they're going to stab, and then they're going to try and utilize their another like key point to knock this thing prone. So, they did the damage. They'll do the dirty deed, and they're going to make a save. They fail, but they have 1 use of legendary resistance, so they're going to use that because they know if they fall prone, they're going to die. And they're like, yeah, and the guard's like, just ready.
Turn into handle.
So, stabs him, gets him good, and then it is going to be other dude's turn. Now, at the top of the list, so it's your turn.
MIlliard will use his disengage to get behind this one.
You got it.
Because he has to maintain his swashbucklerness.
Like, hi, what are you going?
A 21.
So it takes an 18 to hit them.
3 damage that time. 8, 16, 22 damage.
Jesus. 22.
And then he will move kind of diagonally here to take his second attack at that one.
Sure. You didn't. You're cheating. On PlayStation.
It's like it's always the second attack because he does it so I don't get to roll the sneak attack.
Yeah. No, I get you.
Damn it. Okay, 10, 15, 16 damage.
16. So this thing is like actively looking like another big hit from you, and it's gonna explode.
He'll use action surge
Okay.
to get the extra, get the attack action in, so I get to attack 2 more times.
Okay.
We hit.
So as its reaction, it's going as you action surge. It's going to try to make you feared.
Okay.
So go ahead and make a saving throw.
Is it charisma?
This one is going to be yes, 15 DC charisma saving throw.
Oh, we're afraid.
So now, since Kelda's there, I'm gonna give you advantage.
We're not afraid.
Okay, so she helps strengthen your mind. Stay with me, laddie.
He's like 4, 9, 10.
To or deal damage.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
And then the second attack. Oh, we hit.
Oh, you gotta do 17.
We don't do 17, but 8, 9 damage.
Okay. Oh yeah, no, this thing is terrified. Oh, okay. It's my time now. Okay.
I'm imagining Kelda and that man coming out of the sewers, and they just see a half-naked MIlliard just fighting these people on the roof. She's like, "What the hell's happening?" And she's like literally pulling a Tim Roth where he's like dipping past people and like slicing their underarms and stuff.
Oh man. So round 3, Iron March. Kelda moves up to, or sorry, not Kelda. This is the other thing here. This is the little hexed one, right? They would technically move up to their speed and be able to attack everything within range with that rusted strike. So they're going to go and try to smack all of you. So they want to do that. It's going to be first one on you, that one, and that one. Which dog would you like to be?
Green.
Green. Okay. That's going to miss on Kelder. And then that would be a 22 to hit you. And then the other guys getting hit as well. It's almost like a Dumbledore-esque, like so. Gonna do this mix. They do have the extra damage on you because you're still marked for the grave. Oh, I rolled 2 10s. So that's gonna be a total of 26 points of damage.
There will like stumble back, not using uncanny dodge.
Okay.
Because he is thinking that because he's wanting to use his reaction for the one with 2 swords.
Mm-hmm. No,
so
I get
he'll
you.
like, okay then.
So this one's gonna come over here. Can go through their friend because they are chummaroonies, and then try to smack you again. That's a.
Is it 15 to hit?
Yeah, it's a 27. Or sorry, 26. So, gonna get you. They do the 2D. Ooh, okay. That's 18 points of damage. So now they're like, focus, get him. We gotta kill him here. The thin one is going to use their last villain action. That was the last villain action of the main person. This one, from the thin one, is going to do something called lingered voice. They're going to basically Ursula you. I need you to make a wisdom saving throw.
Just a flat 16.
Is it 15?
Oh,
Or
okay.
you've been permanently silenced.
Oh, that wouldn't have been good for him. Be a very different MIlliard.
Until I remove curse
Yeah.
or something like that, but it was like... I was like, I love you so much.
Just losing his mind.
Too funny, babe. Alright, so that was them. That was their villain action they did at the top of the round, and then they're going to try and stab you. So, we're going to... No, they ain't doing it. They're just like...
He'll use a superiority dice to riposte that at him
So, is that when they miss or when they hit?
when they miss. So if they miss me in melee, I get to attack.
Nice.
Okay. We hit him for 12,
Okay.
13, hang on, 16 damage.
Nice. Very good.
I got 2 more superiority dice to go.
Very good. Very good stuff. Alright, so that was them, and then we got Kelda and Bastion. Kelda is going to look at this thing like, I'm taking this one. And they're going to and they're actually going to use like their polearm master. So you're gonna knock them, take them out because they only had 8 HP left. So the next one is gone. Then, since that is happening, it's Super Bane goes away as well because can't be a clone or can't be a friend without a friend. And then y'all are gonna look over to this last one. It's still raining. Bastion's gonna go over to him and just like, normally I would take out their weapons, but I can't remove their hands. And you can just stick them because it's not like they can like talk or chat it up or anything like that.
MIlliard will use steady aim
Go for it.
so that way he doesn't have to like move around.
Mm-hmm.
So that way he has advantage on it.
Nice, very nice indeed, sir.
$10, $14, $17, $18, $23, $24.
Oh, that's funny. I said it's top range. 24. Hot dog.
And then the next attack will miss.
Okay.
How many times can I do actions? I can only do action surge
Once,
once,
yeah.
because I know like a level 5 fighter, what they can't do. That'd be dumb.
Be awesome.
Yeah, it would be awesome.
You got it. So,
He'll fling its blood off his sword.
and as you look, it becomes like wisp almost. And these things, they're dead on the ground, but they start to fizzle.
Ew. The hell are these things?
Make a perception check.
15.
Something doesn't make sense to you. As they fizzle, it looks like you're seeing double. And Kelda like, hey. And they're gonna, what are you doing? Thank you so much.
Yeah.
And they're gonna like lean you in for a kiss.
Yeah, of course. Yeah. You got more best friends. Hell.
Well-
Sorry, bedtime for a joke.
Maybe just one more.
What were these things? They just disappeared.
I don't know, I'll have to ask our quiet friend here to research them some more. You said Ezekiel had something to do with this?
Yeah, I'd eat another pie. Just say so. Actually, I take that back. I'd eat another pie if it wasn't.
It has been a long
Yeah, it's a long day.
Um,
MIlliard will kind of rub his wounds, and they will steam over because he's using second wind. He's like,
oh, you okay?
yeah.
Are you alright?
Yeah.
Oh.
He'll like squeeze the water out of his hair.
Yeah, this one at the range.
Yeah. Oh no, that shit down there is just muddy. I guess it's not torn, so I guess Judy said she could have fixed anything anyways.
Oh.
Hell,
It's not Judith anymore?
Judith, I don't know. She didn't even know my first name. You know both of mine. And he'll hop down and go get his clothes.
Yeah, I do. I guess I'll...
What's up, dude? Oh shit, you're here?
Guess I'll be seeing you.
Yeah, think I'll be around. Seems like it's pretty easy to get lost in a place like this.
You hear a
No, it looks around to see who would have said it.
just in your mind.
Which he like tries to put two and two together. Like, guess where we found the Antoinette. It's it on the way to the market circle, the merchant circle.
Yeah, the merchant's ring, yeah.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
on the way.
that's right.
He told me to be on the way up there about sundown.
Well, who?
It was legal, did. He said if I needed to witness something, if I had to guess, it would have been for you to find me over your friends with a bloody dagger. Slippery bastard, that one. Yeah, tend to her first. Leave that Ezekiel fella in me. So, like, yeah.
Yeah, keep showing me what you're made of, Mr. Lamasander.
I'll do my best. Just, gotta keep kind of a low profile.
She'll pat your face gently and say, stay out of trouble.
Sure.
She'll give you that Laura Moore kind of smile and then,
I'd
okay.
be so good to you.
Okay.
Okay.
Shut up! You fucking junkie.
No, the fucking thing where he's like, no! I need to be sure!
Kill me, yes. You said run a marathon, did I? Yes. I remember everything you said. Oh, that was good. But, did you want to communicate with Antoinette at all? That's who said thank you. Because she's also a psychic.
No. Yeah, you're welcome. Disembodied voice in my head.
If you're speaking out loud,
Yeah.
then Kilda is like, oh, right this way, Diddy. She's probably saying thanks. She's probably awake.
Wow.
Oh, thank God.
Yeah, I was going to say, hey.
So, head back to the clergy with you. She'll be awake. You'll hear the clergyman say, yeah, she'll be alright, but she'll never speak again.
MIlliard will look down to his hands. Like, lift the Keld up, like, ooh, my bad.
And you'll hear in your voice, that's alright, I don't need my actual physical voice to speak.
Well, I guess it's a good thing I found me when I did.
It really was. Thank you for...
I think I was meant to find you.
Why would you say that?
Well, I was, told to be at a certain place at a certain time.
You
to
don't think
witness
that's...
something.
That's not happenstance.
I don't know. Feels too oily to be happenstance.
You're not really ever in the wrong place at the wrong time, are you?
I don't know, I guess I'm lucky that way.
And you very quickly are back in that evening where you were basically at the wrong place at the wrong time or aiming at the wrong place at the wrong time. And that's where we end.
Neat.
I just wanted to say
It was fun. It was very cool.
I'm
It
glad.
was really funny. Just being like, okay, he's gonna run up on him, he's gonna hit him, he's gonna do like 39 damage. And you're like, oh, wait a second.
No. It's one of those where I'm like, at first, that's why I asked, I was trying to be very pointed. I was like, do you want to do it solo? Because you might be able to like go nuts on them. And also, you critical on your initiative, so you get to go first, which was awesome. Their villain actions gave them a second person almost immediately, and then it's like, and then it's like, next 20, next 20. I can't be frightened. It's like, okay. Give it in.
Yeah, it's not frightening. That was awesome.
That was very cool.
That was really neat.
There might be a time when I hand this back to you as a choice.
Sure.
So think about who you want to be.
I don't know. I have to see how Bladesinger does.
No. I know. There's going to be a point in time You're going to want to be this strong in the near future? That'd be a choice. So.
Yeah, the extra attack is really nice, and then the action surge is really nice. I just would, like, I know you can't, where you just get your sneak attack every time you attack them.
I understand. Well, it also depends, too, on the weapon you have. Because, remember, you gave up the sword. You could have had it and then put it back on the world bridge. But it is also one of those things, too, where part of that, one of the reasons why that wasn't harder was because you didn't have your sword, which would have been bananas. But also, too, the sneak attack was great. And it also did, I mean, even though you got 4 natural 20s.
Yeah, no, that was kind of wild.
But what was nuts was they came on the second attack. So it was always like, oh, thank God. It wasn't
Yeah,
like,
because that would have been 8d6 and 2d8, and then plus a 5 for his dexterity. So he's
literally just cutting their heads off. It's like, okay. But it was good stuff, sir.
Yeah, man.
I'm going to post that up online.